What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Taste Like Music. Jason, Joe, and Krams are here. The final day of Echo and the Bunnymen week. And we're going to do something a little different today for side 3. We're going to get a little bit of a game show type of scenario playing out here. So talking this week, we were considering doing something about singers, replacement singers. But instead of just doing a top 5 list, we're going to mix it up a little. We're each going to name a couple of bands, and the other two people on the spot, without knowing what bands are coming, are going to have to decide who they think would be a good replacement singer for said band. And then the person who delivered the band will be choosing which of the two choices is the best and rewarding a point. So we got 3 matchups, me versus Joe, me versus Kram versus Joe. And we're going to do best out of 3 matchups. So here we go. Who wants to start?
Let's keep the order going. You just want one of my bands or artists right now, right?
Yeah, we'll do one at a time. Yeah.
All right. So here's my question, though. Is it like, can we be specific and be like, I'm going with young Roger Daltrey to replace Red Hot Chili? Like, does it have to be of the era? Does it have to be something that makes sense? Or
I think you can ask for a specific era, but the answer we give is then that person in that era.
Okay. All right.
Makes sense?
All right. So my first one, replace this singer. Elliott Smith decides to not sing his own songs. Who's singing them for him?
Jesus Christ, that's a tough one. It's almost not even fair.
Man, you are just boo-hoo this week.
Ryan Adams.
Did you say Brian or Ryan?
Right, with an R.
Okay, Ryan Adams.
God. Trying to come up with a 90s singer.
Eddie Vedder?
No.
Angeles.
You can find a better man than that.
You can't find a better man. You see what I did there?
I don't know. God damn, you threw a tough one out there right away. How about Mark Lanigan? It'll be a totally different type of thing, but I think it would be good.
I'm not crazy about either of those, but I'll go with Joe. Joe wins. Ryan Adams. Mark Lanigan can't pull off that. Come on.
Sure he can.
You just love talking about Mark Lanigan this week. Joe can't shut up about Bono. You can't shut up about Mark Lanigan.
Mark Lanigan would nail it. It would be great.
I just can't picture him just like singing like Twilight and stuff. Like, she's a good to me. She's a sight to see.
You want to do the next one? Should we do all 3 of yours?
Let's do all 3. All right. Jane's Addiction.
Kurt Cobain.
I don't know how the timeline works out for this, but or when we're replacing Perry Farrell, but the guy who sings for the music.
He does sound a lot like Perry Farrell. I can hear Kurt Cobain too. I'm gonna go with the guy from the music. All right, so we do have a tiebreaker here. I thought this one was gonna be the hardest because you can't hear this band with anyone else. The Cranberries. Doesn't have to be a woman either. If you want to bring in Mark Lanigan again, you're welcome to.
So I'm going with Molly Rankin from Always.
You're going with all your hot button issues right now.
I mean, I cannot if that's illegal to use the person I love.
You can, yeah.
I'm gonna go with Courtney Marie Andrews.
That Joe wins. Get out of here with that. There's like no.
That wouldn't work at all. Molly Rankin singing Dolores O'Riordan songs.
It would be a big step down for her, but yeah, I mean, I think she could pull it off.
Joe's my winner. Joe is in at least some good light for me this week. Look at him. He's so happy.
The week
Look at
wasn't a
him.
total loss for me, thank God.
All right, Joe, you're up now, I guess.
Okay. Originally, I thought we were going to pick ones for each person, so I just came up with like all of your most hated bands. So I'll just pick and choose from both the columns here and see what you can do. Let's start out with a band you've both complained about, the vocals. I'm gonna go with The Who, because one of you thinks Pete Townsend should be the lead singer, and the other one doesn't like Robert Plant, and probably would also prefer Pete Townsend. So,
The fuck does Robert Plant have to do with this?
Roger Daltrey.
yeah, Roger Daltrey. Yeah, sorry.
So we can't pick Roger or Pete, I would assume.
No, no one in The Who can sing. You can't pick Entwistle either, or
All right.
Moon, or Zach Starkey.
I'm gonna go. Like, I'm gonna put someone of a different era into The Who, but like his voice will still sound the same. He's not gonna de-age. I'm going with Ian Astbury of The Cult.
Probably just because I have this band on my brain from the camp in the server, but I think it'd be interesting to hear Phil Mogg from UFO sing for The Who.
I think I gotta go with Asbury. It got a better fit. It's sort of more of that teenage anthemic. UFO, that's just a little too heavy, I think. I don't think it would work well in that early stuff.
He's not a powerhouse singer though. He's got that real like working man type of voice.
You lose.
Ian Asbury was a good one. That's a good fit. All right, number 2. We'll go with a band both of you boys like a lot. And I like okay, but I think replacing the singer will bring out some interesting choices for you guys. The Talking Heads.
Well, having heard the album that they did after he left, I can tell you who it's not. It's not Ed Kowalczyk. Who you got? You got anyone yet?
I'm thinking Michael Stipe is coming to mind. I'm gonna go with Michael Stipe.
That's a tough one to beat. Jason's got his work cut out for him.
I'm gonna go with someone who is already kind of orbiting the Talking Heads world and go with Adrian Belew.
Isn't that a little too obvious though? But what am I judging on? Or am I going to judge on best fit? Because Adrian Belew could fit right in, and I wouldn't even notice because he sounds exactly like him.
Well, you're picking, yeah.
That's true. I kind of want to go to a third game, so I'm going to go with Belew, even though I think Stipe would be a very interesting choice. But Belew, you put him in there, nobody even knows the difference. So I guess that's the winner there.
I don't think Jason's very good at this game.
All right.
I don't think you're very good at judging this game. You're just trying to come up with someone who sounds exactly like the person. You got to be more creative than that.
Exactly. All right. Final one for all the marbles. I'd like you to replace the lead singer of Dave Matthews Band.
Oh, I would love that too, my friend. I would love that too. I would do it if they would invite me. You could pretty much do anyone, but let's go with Hope Sandoval. Let's fem it up. I can just hear her singing Crash And that's the only song I thought of. That was a bad pick. She could not do ants marching or anything like that. She wakes up in the morning.
What's the guy's name? The guy that sings for Days of the New. I think that's the guy.
I am proud to say I do not know.
Kind of like that acoustic rock type of thing, but he's got a little bit of a grittier voice than Dave. I think that would be at least a
Travis
step.
Meeks.
I think he would fit into that style, but be a better vocal fit stylist than
Can I
Dave.
change mine or do I have to keep it?
There's no rules. Do whatever you want.
All right. Yeah.
I will sing the praises of Days of the New 2 while Travis Meeks' subject is up, though. I think that's a pretty cool record.
See, I would sing the praises of 3, the red one. That's the better one. It's good.
I still want to change it, and I still want to go with a girl. I'm gonna go with Haley Williams.
I think both are terrible choices, really.
But they're both better than Dave.
And not because they're terrible choices, just because I can't even think of the band without Dave Matthews. I feel like one of you should have gone with John Mayer, just to make it even douchier, just like full on go douche-tastic. I guess in this battle, I gotta go with Haley. Travis doesn't have the range. Come on, he's way too low. I think that would be an odd pairing. I like the spontaneity. I think of Haley would work better, and to fem it up, I think is better.
You just said get creative, and I did, and now you don't know what you're doing over there.
I want you to be creative, but come up with something good. Haley Williams makes no sense.
None of them make any sense. All right. You shouldn't even have won the last round, Jason. Come on.
Okay, I get a little payback now.
Well, you can't win. Only me and Joe can win. It's pretty cool.
Speaking of Ian Astbury, replace him in the cult.
Robert Plant.
Chris Robinson.
Is that your answer, Robert Plant?
Sure, yeah.
I got Chris Robinson.
I think I got to go Chris Robinson on that one. All right.
What if you said Robert Palmer instead of Robert Plant?
Palmer might have been better, but I still would have gone Chris Robinson. Replace Sammy Hagar and Van Halen when he leaves in the mid-90s instead of Gary Sharon. Give me a better choice.
Okay.
Scott Weiland.
Trent Reznor.
Man, I don't think either of those would be very good, but I think Scott Weiland.
How about? Okay, fine.
So we're going to game 3 again. Replace Julian Casablancas in the Strokes.
Ooh, that's a good one. I will go with. Let's go with Kelly Jones from Stereophonics.
Let's go with. Person I'd want to pick would definitely lose. How about Paul Weller?
That's tough. I think vocally, Kelly Jones is a better fit, but I think song-wise, Weller's a better fit. Damn, that's like a toss-up. I think I'm going to go Weller.
I almost said Paul Westerberg.
That might have gotten it for you. That would have been better.
That was a cool one. That would have been a good one. You blow it.
Yeah, whatever. At least Jason didn't win, right?
Well, there you go. Just a bit of fun to close out the week. Let us know who you would have chosen for any of those bands or any other bands that you've got in mind. The one I had in mind for my Van Halen scenario, I was gonna go because they said that they were going to, and their first pick when David Lee Roth left was Patti Smith or Patti Smythe, whatever her name is, from Scandal. So I was thinking female. If they tried to go female again in the 90s, I thought Joan Osborne would have been a cool choice. I think she's got a cool rock voice and never really got to show it off that well.
I was considering Chrissy Hind for a second.
I would have.
Would have been better than Gary Sharon. Doesn't matter what we said. The answer would have been cool to go female singer though. That's a nifty idea.
All right, well, drop your replacement singers down in the comments, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.